Next up, at UFC 299, we have the co-main event of the evening. We have a 5-round co-main event between Dustin Poirier and Benoit Saint-Denis. Our third changing of the guard fight, or fourth changing of the guard fight on the main card. And I did see a meme that had Dustin Poirier, that had Gilbert Burns, that had a lot of these guys on this card listed. Yeah, RDA. And it basically was
Piotr
like...
Jan.
And Piotr Jan. This is the end of an era. And they're not wrong. Whether some of these guys win or lose, it is the end of an era in that they're like getting a lot older. Dustin Poirier doesn't have much left. He probably has more left than some of the other guys because he's not nearly as old, but he has been in some all-time wars. In fight years, he is old. But we got Dustin Poirier, 29-8 overall, the former interim champion of the world, 3-2 in his last 5. He is coming off of that bad knockout loss to Justin Gaethje to not win the BMF belt. He's taking on Benoit Saint-Denis, 13-1 in his career. 5-0 in his last 5 with a 100% finish rate. This fight will come down to how long it goes. Because Dustin Poirier, if he is durable, he was not durable in his last fight, but if he is durable, like we have seen in some of his wars, he is incredible. He's an excellent boxer. He has high fight IQ, a BJJ black belt, clean striking, good distance control, a great step-in jab. He is very, very good everywhere. He literally changed MMA with how effective that calf kick was against Conor McGregor. He didn't invent the calf kick, but he perfected it on a very large stage, and it literally changed MMA. He's taking on Benoit Saint-Denis, the former Special Forces or French Special Forces guy, the youngest ever, I believe, came into MMA and just lit this world on fire. This guy's a strong wrestler who comes forward with incredible speed, with incredible just tenacity. He's just busy as shit, bombing punches, shooting takedowns, will chase you around the cage, and seemingly endless energy. We don't necessarily know because his fights don't go very long. He blitzes forward, throws everything at you, picks you up, takes you down, kicks you in the head. The way he just knocked out Matt Frevola, it only took 90 seconds, was very, very impressive. He has only seen the third round one single time. When he gets you to the ground, there are no breaks. Heavy pressure as well. Benoit Saint-Denis is not like normal French fighters. Normal French fighters take their time, stay on the outside, want to be technical and patient.
They're pussies.
Not Benoit. This guy is all chaos. He's basically a lightweight Dricus du Plessis. He only knows how to move forward, how to apply pressure. He only knows how to attack. And that makes him extremely exciting, but it also makes him sloppy. If you can navigate his crazy, you can find some openings. This is a changing of the guard fight. Dustin is 35 years old on his birth certificate, but probably 45 or 50 in fight years. He's been in a ton of wars. That knockout loss to Gaethje might have been the final straw. We've seen plenty of legends lose their chin and lose to lesser skilled fighters, lose to up-and-coming fighters, and I think that's what we're going to get here. Dustin was just knocked out 7 months ago. And the way that Dustin was knocked out was not good. I think you need to worry. Dustin, I believe, is the better fighter in this matchup, but age matters. The last fight matters. And I think Benoit Saint-Denis wins this fight, but low confidence, because if Dustin can avoid the chaos early and turn this into a war, I mean, he's a battle-tested guy that we know can win. So I am going BST, though. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Everything okay over there?
I'm letting this stupid dog is begging for food. Go ahead.
Miss Peaches. Oh, my goodness. I would never talk about. Oh, here we go.
It's not
Ew.
this one.
Did you just tongue down your fucking dog? Is that what I just saw?
No, I turned my head.
Are you kidding me? I think you literally just tongued down your fucking dog.
Can you break this fight down, please?
Holy shit. I bring my dog on screen. You lose your fucking mind. But here's Angelo playing the fucking part. By the way, that dog is, I mean, that's how big Angelo is. That dog is 195 pounds and looks like a puppy.
40-pound dog.
Jesus Christ. You see how you just set him on the belly, too? Just nice little plateau there.
Uh-huh.
Listen, yeah, I have all the respect in the world for Dustin Poirier. He's a tough son of a bitch. He is probably going to be the more well-rounded fighter. He's going to be the better boxer in there. And honestly, I got to a point where it's like, I just don't think it's going to matter. I just don't think it's going to matter. And people are going to talk about the 5 rounds and what is BSD going to be after, and is he going to pace himself? Is it going to be a little bit slower pace from BSD to pace? He's not going to fucking pace himself. He's going to be who he is. He's going to be all over Dustin early, and I think he's going to wear Dustin down. And honestly, that 1.5 round line, it opened at -160. I think it's pushed to -230 or -240. I think that's going to be close, man. I really think that he's going to put enough pressure on Dustin in the first round. Not find a finish, but I think Dustin's going to be sitting on his stool in between rounds and thinking, fuck it, for the love of God, I don't want to get knocked out again. And if he gets me down to the ground, he is just going to get worn out and he is going to get submitted in the second round. I think it's going to be right there at the 230 mark, somewhere around there. I think just BSD is just going to be way too resilient. And as tough as Dustin is, you can only be tough for so long. And he kind of broke against Khabib. He kind of broke against Oliveira. That was a little bit later, right? Third round. I think BSD's on him early and just so relentless that he's going to break him kind of in that second round. It's going to be a close 1.5 line. I'm BSD all the way.
I'm giving Dustin way more credit than you are. We're on the same side of the pick. I'm just giving Dustin way more credit. If Dustin just lost a decision to Justin Gaethje, I actually would pick Dustin to win this fight. We have seen him in wars several times, but he was just knocked out bad. And I mean, he's 35 or whatever it is. Like, it's not, we've just seen this too many times. And Dustin is the type of guy that you root for. I will be rooting for Dustin in this fight.
He looks locked in. I like Ball Dustin.
I mean, I'll be rooting for him. I don't have a bet on this fight because I want to root for Dustin. I don't like betting, against the guy I'm rooting for. I'll be rooting for Dustin. But it's honestly better for the sport if Benoit wins.
I think that this is the fight I'm looking forward to the most, honestly.
Hey, there's so many questions here. We're going to learn so much about Benoit Saint-Denis in this fight.
This could be a crazy This could turn into a crazy back and forth. You saw, and people want to talk about the Zaleski. Like, and I even saw it on Twitter. Like, he got lit up by Zaleski on a short notice up in weight fight when Zaleski was fucking juiced and beat this fucking dude's brains in. But he did not fucking stop, dude. I mean, he showed how fucking tough he is. This could be a wild fight.
Well, he's a special forces guy. Like, it's not.
That's equivalent to a Navy SEAL for the French,
I
believe.
Yeah, so it's not like. He's not just like a fun athletic guy that I like MMA. Like, no, he's literally battle tested. Like, just a few weeks ago, Sean Strickland, who is like spiraling right now, nothing dramatic, but like
spiraling. Like you've seen,
Ryan Garcia. But
I heard his space today of him talking to Andrew Tate too. Whew.
Well, Sean Strickland, and this is just a little bit of a rant, but it ties back to this with the whole Navy SEAL thing. But Sean Strickland posted some video like, my workouts are hard. Navy SEALs couldn't do my workouts. And then a Navy SEAL stitched it, was like, dude, I'm a fan. I appreciate you. I love the sport. We are not the same. We are not the same people. We're just not. Like, I am out there fighting for freedom, trained to kill, fighting for my life. The shit they put us through is not rounds on a bag and then some grappling. Well, dude,
he didn't even knock down a YouTuber.
It was very out of character for Sean Strickland to like call out Navy SEALs. Yeah, and then Sean Strickland responded to that and was like, apparently I pissed off a Navy SEAL. First of all, I'm very pro-troop. It's like, that's not how that came across. Like, Sean Strickland literally thinks he's the baddest guy on the planet. But then there's people like Benoit Saint-Denis who are actually proven. No matter what happens in this fight inside of a cage, human-wise, he's a very dangerous, scary man who mentally cannot be broken. The government literally teaches these people how to not break mentally. And I think that will matter here. I picked Dricus to beat Sean Strickland. And I literally was like, Sean Strickland's the better fighter. He's a durable guy, but like, Dricus just figures out how to win these damn fights. I think this is going to be the same thing. I think Benoit is just a small Dricus. He's a little sloppy. To pretend that he's like technical is crazy. He's not technical, but he just comes forward and just all gas, no brakes, stays in your face.
Like a dog with a bone.
It's a problem for a lot of people. So we're both on the same side here. I assume you will spend the $8,900 in DraftKings because you think he wins by finish pretty early.
Could get wild.
I think both of these guys are good value because this is a 5-round fight, and if it does go a little longer, both of them will continue to rack up points. And Dustin, $7,300, 5 rounds to work with, as battle tested as he is, could be good value as well. If you do want to check out the picks, the bets, the round line leans, and more, WeWantPicks.com. Just click become a member. It's only $10 a month.
Like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. There's over 600 people in here.
This guy with a couple of bad takes. He said, being military doesn't mean you can fight. It means you're mentally strong and can shoot weapons in a cage. Strickland. Dude, it's just, we're talking Navy SEALs.
And we're talking about training too, not fucking hand-to-hand combat.
Correct. And hand-to-hand combat is also very different than fighting in a cage with rules. So these are not fair comparisons. The point I was making is that Sean Strickland was saying Navy SEALs couldn't do his training. Him and Chris Curtis just go at it so hard that some of the most elite soldiers on planet Earth could not do it. It's crazy.
I think we got some super chats too.
We do. Thank you for the reminder. $1.99. Jacob,
not that
Jacob
one.
Be getting,
what the fuck? I thought
Jacob getting no
I thought
bitches.
you forgot about that one. It was fucking a long time ago. I thought you forgot about that one. What the fuck?
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
000. Gucci Gill, $4.99. What's up, boys? Just got done training. Have I missed the lock of the week? I'll go back and watch what I missed later. He doesn't do the lock of the week on this video. That will be dropped tomorrow, I'm assuming. But you did not miss it. Thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. And then Ashkin Bets, can you guys do a full-on debate on who's superior at betting? Low-key would be entertaining. We're not going to do that right now. Thank you for the super chat.
Styles.
Jacob and I have very different styles. We're starting to get a little closer together, but I'm far more conservative. My bet slate is very typically money lines, some round lines, little parlays with those, where Jacob will dive a little deeper and look and look for some other bets there. So very different styles. I might be able to one day on a call-in show or something go through last year's. I have every single bet we ever placed last year, our ROI, the success rates, all of that.
Do you think that your balls are bigger than mine?
Before you go, let me give you $50. Anybody who goes to WeWantPicks.com/bets and signs up with any one of our affiliate partners gets $50 as a thank you. Use the link, sign up, make a deposit. We send you $50 as a thank you.